It really is. That was fun.
On your way as you start your day.
That was really pretty.
So, let's welcome aboard one of our outstanding adventure seekers. You can count him with the dreamers.
Hey!
Quick-witted and daring Flynn Ryder.
Oh, you need to get the autograph books out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start having some of these.
Hi, Eugene. How are you?
I'm glad you know my real name.
Yeah.
I've been...
Is that okay?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
You know, we gotta still remember. That's what's on all the buttons.
It's true.
We gotta get the royally punished. You have
I didn't
one?
bring it with me. I know.
Get my
Rapunzel
nose
told me it was
right?
outdated. Yeah, she said that it was right.
Oh, good, because she's been having a fix on it.
Find my ears for?
Oh, of course.
Isn't it Rapunzel kind of like hers is like longer?
So I should find
Yeah.
underneath. I like it. Well, guys, if you see Max himself there today, right now. Oh! If you see him though, I hope your dog has better breath than mine does.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to fix his morning breath.
Oh.
It's truly an
There's little
enigma.
puppy dental treats. It works out pretty well.
Yeah, there you go. You could try that.
Kind of like a big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly like a big
Just get the large canine ones.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, see those doors over there? Maximus got himself stuck in there.
Oh, that's not good.
Not at all. It took about 5 sticks of butter to get him out.
Oh, see.
Sometimes he sleepwalks. I don't really know.
It's kind of weird.
Especially for a horse.
Right.
I don't know how
Especially for a guard
he crossed the water.
You should probably be on a list.
Yeah, especially. I don't think we need the guard.
Yeah.
He should be sleepwalking at night.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
And when I got him out, he didn't even thank me.
Wow.
No.
He would.
I mean, yeah, that's true to his character, very much so.
So I'm going to be Rapunzel tonight. I just wanted to show you my costume. So I won't see you tonight.
Yeah, I stay clear of those creepy things.
Yeah.
Counter that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we would like to see.
Okay.
Pinky promise? Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
Very good, because guys, you can't trust everyone in these woods. Not everyone's as nice as the ruffians I just met tonight.
Yeah, like the shadow.
Wow.
Remember, if anyone asks, it's just sticks and stones.
Yeah.
I got it.
Maybe for one of those that you threw in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, that's what this is for.
Yeah. I was wondering, you have double satchels.
Yeah, you know, snacks.
Perfect.
Posters.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
Got it.
Did you see what was in there? I've got a pinky promise up there.
Here's my costume.
See, where are you going?
A Halloween party. I put lights in it so it glows.
Oh, I love it. I just love lights. Even the scalp is so embroidered.
Yeah.
I'm embroidering on my face too. He loves it.
That's really sweet. I wish I could. I can't. I'm not as creative as you are. You get everything done by 7:15, and I do nothing by 7:15.
We're just Flynn Ryder. It's amazing that we make it out.
I mean, he's up by 8 in the morning stealing crowns.
That's true. That's true.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Very long hair.
Oh yeah.
My next hair braiding festival.
That would be awesome. You braid so beautifully.
Thank cute.
Yes.
I can have lots of help from the girls who are in my village.
Yeah.
And braid my hair at the same time.
I bet that's fun.
Sharing your excitement of exploring. Welcome the adventurous Little Mermaid. She's free-spirited and curious with a zest for life under the sea or up on the shore. It's Ariel. Hey, fellow travelers, are you ready for an adventure? Hop on out of your chair and grab your napkin sea creatures. Swim after Ariel and a lap around the moon in our Under the Sea parade.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. She's beautiful, oh my god. Oh, look at the little kids. Right here on the ocean floor, such wonderful things around you. And more things you're looking for. Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wet to take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Up in the sun, they slave away. While we devote it all time to working under the sea. One day when the look at Rapunzel, she's doing it too. Whoa, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beats trials and you just in the sea. Everyone belongs to love to good. Under the sea, we off the hook. We got no trouble like these bubbles under the sea. Under the sea. She's like the sea, and we got the beat. So naturally, and then you're there and start to play. You got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea.
Funny story about technology. We now have to keep two different drawers in the castle. One of them is for boys, and one of them is for girls.
I mean, that makes sense. It's a hygiene issue.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a hairy situation.
Right, exactly. So I have a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Before you met Ariel, what drew you to the sea?
What drew me to the sea? Well, it's more of a sight to see. Really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's open. It's free.
Yeah.
It's not really restraining.
Right. I like that too. Do you know any pirates? Do you know Jack Sparrow?
I do know Jack Sparrow.
You do?
Yeah, you do.
He makes sure to say that he is the captain all the time.
Oh, all the time.
Yes.
So you know Flounder?
Do we have any extra space in here?
It's at the end. There is, I promise.
Marion.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's a lot of autographs.
There's quite a
I go all out.
It seems you've had Ariel before too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that in your grotto?
Yes.
Did she show you her collection of things?
No.
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 Well, in addition to that extra drawer, we have several extra rooms in the castle. There's for her dresses, and then there's just for her shoes.
That's great. That's
Apparently,
honestly
once you
great.
get legs, you can get dresses and
So does King Triton give you a tail so you can go into water too? Yeah. What color is your tail? Blue? Dark blue?
do you want to join me for a portrait?
Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
I love your ears, girl. Oh, great. Thank you. And let me see that dress.
It's got you on it.
I love it. Oh, it's a seashell and a sea flower too. I didn't wear my sea flower today. What are we celebrating today, girl?
Well, I'm celebrating my DCP acceptance.
Oh, how exciting.
And this is her first visit. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, welcome, girls.
Thank you.
Want me to sign this for you? Yes, please. Oh, that's great. Now, are you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited. We watched Happily Ever After last night and just cried. It was great. It's so good.
I love the fireworks. And I have to say, they kind of remind me of the first time I met Prince Eric, too.
Yeah.
We always love watching the
Are
fireworks.
fireworks prettier underwater or above water?
Ooh, yeah.
I think it depends. You know, I like being both a mermaid and a human, so I'm sure I could pick between the two.
Yeah,
Both
true.
are fun.
How's Melody?
Oh, she's wonderful.
Yeah?
Although, she's been kind of neglecting her studies just a little bit.
Oh, I
She's
see.
been collecting too many seashells. So we told her she needed to do a little bit of study.
She's a lot like you though in that way.
Pretty adventurous.
Yeah.
That you know Jack Sparrow. He knows him. How do you like it?
Jack Sparrow? Well, it's not taking anything from my collection. And pirates do seem to like the shiny stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know Moana?
Moana?
I figured you'd be friends.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
She likes to swim too. Although the ocean doesn't like to keep her in the ocean. That's always pretty bad.
Can I get a picture?
Of course.
Animal Kingdom.
Bag of checks, man.
You want to go stand by that?
We have about an hour. Love this picture. It's so cute.
Good morning. We're at Animal Kingdom. So cool story. My battery's about to die. I'm gonna switch, but first a story. So we're walking, and I have like a buttload of pins. I donated at a gift shop, and so they gave me a donation pin. I have other pins too, and Voldemort's always with me. And the guy, we asked directions, and the guy was like, "Do you collect pins?" And I was like, "No, I've just been getting them." And so I got a magical moment. He gave me a Bugs Life pin, and I really like Bugs Life. Nobody ever talks about Bugs Life, so I got one. Now we're gonna see the Festival of the Lion King. What are you doing this morning?
And now, I present to you His Majesty, the Lion King.
Welcome, everyone. It's me, Simba. You've all picked a very special day to visit. You see, today, we've come to town for a big celebration. And you, my friends, are invited to join in the fun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Pachyderm power. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, everybody. Hey, come on. Yeah, right in the right section.
What's up, Simba? Where he is? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Golden Lion Camera. Clothing our Cameron friends are critically endangered. Things like buying Rainforest Alliance certified products really help them out. So next time you buy shampoo, look for a little green tree frog on it. And that means it's Rainforest Alliance certified. You can also buy shade-grown coffee, or if you want coffee right here in the park, order a flat white at Starbucks, and that goes towards Cotton Club Cameron conservation.
I'm upset.
Why?
Because the eagle doesn't make an eagle sound.
It's a red tail.
It's just annoying.
You're okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're scientists. Ooh, this is the veterinary hospital. This is cool.
They draw some blood.
This is what I do.
They've been trying to,
Hi.
put a market down. I just want the information from there because I'm taking my
So this is one of the lizards in our collection here at Conservation Station. They are doing an ultrasound.
They have x-rays right up there too.
It's really neat.
Amen, lizard.
Is she pregnant? Or are they looking for something?
It's a he.
Oh, he?
It's a male.
Is it just like a checkup?
I think there is actually a reason why they brought him in.
He wasn't feeling good.
Right, lethargic.
So they came over here, they did some x-ray, they did some blood work, and now they're doing an ultrasound to see what's going on with him.
Interesting.
The x-rays didn't show anything. We got going on here.
Hello, goats. There's pigs. Wow. There's a goat. There's some pigs.
Well, he's down there.
Hi, buddy.
Probably gonna go potty. They usually walk around the edges when they use their extra.
Hey, sheep. Yeah. Do you hear that? Here, let's go pet that one. Hi, sheep. Hi, sheep. You're soft. Look at you. Yeah. You're so cute. Look, Emily. Look at this guy. You could do some serious damage, huh? He's like, I want grass. I want grass and I want grass now.
Now come closer. I want to love you.
That's the girl. That's the girl.
Oh, I thought it was a goat.
I did too. That was the freaking kid.
She's really good at impressions.
Yeah.
You can pet his head if you want.
Pet your head. Hi. Hello. I want to touch his horn. Ooh, cool.
I want to touch it.
Pretty neat. Let's go touch the pig. Pig, 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 pig. Wow, he does.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
He's like, no thanks. Hi. I don't want to talk to you.
He's like, I'm busy. I'm doing pig things. On safari.
All right. My name's Andrew. I'm going to be your guide through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. If you have those cameras, this would be the time to get them out, get them ready to take those photos. If you have a fast shutter speed, that always works best. Hey, there is an okapi right here in the Aturi Forest. He's kind of trying to camouflage himself behind the tree. He's not doing a really good job of it. But you can sort of see him, most of him, except maybe his head. If I go around, maybe we can see his head. He's got those stripes that look kind of like a zebra. But actually, his closest relative is the giraffe. He's got a skull that's shaped like a giraffe, and he also has a prehensile tongue like a giraffe, which basically just means it's a long tongue that's thin. He uses it sort of like a hand to scrape the leaves off of trees. I'll take a look over here on the left. There's a black rhino. Black rhinos can be, 3,000 pounds. They can charge at about 15 miles an hour. I see a kudu over here on the left-hand side. It's going to be hard for you to, and there's a bongo right here too. Okay, so the bongo is the cinnamon-colored animal that's trying to, just looks like starting to lay down, or I don't know. Not sure what he's doing. Okay, and these other grayish colored ones that are on the other side of the bamboo there, those are greater kudu.
Kudu conical. That's neat.
Well, let's head out of the forest into the Safe River area. There is a hippo in the water way over there on the right-hand side. It was really hard to get a look at him. Let's keep searching. You see anything under the water there?
There's a couple back there.
Hey, here's some hippo. There's a whole group of hippo right here on the left-hand side.
Eyes are sticking out of the water.
A group of hippo? That's called a bloat. So this is a bloat of hippo. They can stay under the water about 6 to 8 minutes at a time. They're pretty good swimmers, but they mostly like to walk across the bottom, like this one's doing right here on the other side of the island. He's just walking right across the bottom. Here he's coming up for a little breath of air there. They're hanging out with these pink-backed pelicans. They get their name for their pink backs. They only get that, though, during mating season. Now, as I round the corner, I got to tell you, I always kind of get the creeps because I know what's coming. On the left-hand side below this bridge, it's the home of the Nile crocodile. Now, Nile crocodile, they can be 16 feet long and they can weigh 500 pounds. You'll see them lying there with their mouths open. They'll do that to regulate their body temperature. I don't care though, guys. I think they're just creepy. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to head around this corner and around this turn. We're going to go into the great vast expanse of the savannah. Now this is where millions of animals migrate thousands of miles every year in Africa. Before we do though, let's round this corner and take a look on the right-hand side at this interesting tree. It's called a baobab tree. Now baobab trees, they kind of have a nickname. They're called the upside down tree because they kind of do look like they're upside down. They look that way because 9 months out of the year is the dry season. They lose their leaves. Baobab trees, they've been known to live 1,000 years. I'm still looking for an ostrich. I don't see an ostrich.
Now to our right.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
But I do see some giraffe for sure. That's a tower of giraffe, which is a group of giraffe. Now these big brown animals with the great big horns, those are Ankole cattle, which are also known as Watusi cattle. That's because the Watusi tribe is the tribe that domesticated them quite some time ago. All the way back over your left shoulder to the tree line, you're going to see some African wild dogs. African wild dogs, also called painted dogs, because the spots look like they've been painted on. They are very good hunters. They hunted packs, wearing their prey down to exhaustion.
We just got those at the children's.
Now, over on the left-hand side, this group right here, those are sable antelope. They are the symbol of the Harambe Reserve. Now here's some more of those Ankole cattle, or Watusi cattle. Now those horns, they can be up to 5 feet long, and they look really like they would be really heavy, but actually they're not solid. They're hollow inside, and blood flows through the horns and keeps the animals cool during the heat of the day.
There's a freaking giraffe right here.
And here's another giraffe right here. It's a pretty good giraffe photo. Well, it was till he decided to lay down. Well, that might be a nice photo too.
Oh my gosh, that's almost.
Lounging giraffe photo. Now they can be 20 feet tall. Each giraffe has a little bit different spot pattern, kind of like we have fingerprints. Among other things, this helps them tell each other apart over long distances. I have to be very careful where I stop because I have to keep them fairly far away from the truck. They are very, very inquisitive. They've been known to stick their head right inside the truck. Which sounds fun, but it's not near as fun as it sounds. They have those prehensile tongue like the okapi, only their tongues are like 16 inches long. So you can imagine the amount of slobber you get off of a 16-inch tongue. Now over here, these gray animals there, those are wildebeest, specifically white bearded wildebeest. As you see some tiny ones over there that are brown and black and white. Yeah, those are springboks. Maybe if I go around we can see them on the other side. Springboks get their name because when they get startled, they'll spring up into the air. Oh, there's one right there. That's a good photo of one. Kinda, except he stopped. I thought he was going to cross the road. That would have been nice. They're very cute though. They kind of run like a gazelle in that they sort of leap in like these big 10 to 15 foot leaps when they run. It's really fun to see them run. I've only seen them running when it's raining for some reason. I don't know why. By the way, if it's ever raining here, you should come on a safari because when it's raining, safaris are awesome. Over here on the right-hand side is obviously an elephant.
Everyone's looking at the armadillo.
Now on the left-hand side, a lot of times I will see monkeys.
Look right to your right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's hiding behind bush now.
It's hard to see him sometimes because they just blend in.
There he is.
There he is. Oh, that's the big male too. Look at that big bright nose, and he's got a bright back end too. I don't see him a whole lot.
So neat.
Nice. Those are mandrills. They can be 100 pounds. Ooh, that was a good spot. Thanks, guys. Now that's a male elephant. I know that because he's by himself. Usually the males are loners and the females will be in groups with children. But you know what they say? Where there's a male, there's probably a group of females. So let's go across this bridge. If I head around this corner in search of that group of females, you guys feel lucky?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're real lucky,
I'm at Disney World, I feel
maybe we'll
lucky.
see a baby elephant. There's the baby right there. Now, I am not sure if we're going to get any better look than this one right here. I'm gonna go around, but the problem is that the way the slope is over there, I'm not sure if we'll be able to see him or not. Now these, I said him and it's a her, I'm sorry, see her or not. Now these are African elephants. You know how I know that? Because we're in Africa. But I would know it anyway, because African elephants' ears are shaped like Africa. Look at this.
Amazing.
You guys are the luckiest group on the planetoid.
Oh my God.
I mean, look at that. Doesn't get any better than a photo of a baby elephant. Like mother, because they all act as the baby's mom. Like whatever the baby's doing, if the baby's doing something wrong, whatever female is the closest, that's the one that punishes it. I mean, they all take care of all of the babies. As we round the corner, see that log over there if you look over your left shoulder? One time, the baby elephant got up on top of that log and it looked like maybe it was going to hurt itself because it was going to fall off. And all of the mother elephants all just ran over and yelled at it and made it get down. It was really funny. Now this is a whole group of flamingos. Anyone know what a group of flamingos is called? It's called a flamboyance. Yeah, let's see if we can find them. Okay, see these flamingos that are kind of in the center, but they're gray in color? See how they're all gray, there's no pink on them? Those are baby flamingo. Believe it or not, those flamingo that are gray were about 3 inches tall about 8 weeks ago. They grew like a weed, and they grew really fast. The only reason why I know they're babies is because they're gray, because it takes about a year for them to eat enough brine shrimp to become that pink color of a pink flamingo. Now right here is a couple of white rhinos.
Zebra.
Now white rhino, they are the largest rhino. Now it's like, why do they call them white rhinos? Because all rhinos are the same color, right? Oh, zebra right here. I'll get over here around this bush. See if we can get a photo of the zebra. Oops. There we go. How's that, guys? So we're looking for some cheetah. This time of day, they are gonna be usually way up by the tree line and usually in the shade.
Yeah.
If anybody ever sees one, you let me know. Oh, I think I see a couple of them.
Yeah.
They're over here on this very right corner of the left-hand side. If you look all the way back up by the fence, they're laying down. One's facing us, one's facing away from us. There's not one real good angle. I'm just going to slowly kind of roll through here so everybody gets a view.
Look at that one.
They are the fastest land animal. They've been clocked at about 70 miles an hour. They're the only cat that hunts during the day.
Except for mine.
And it's kind of interesting. If you've ever seen the face of a cheetah, it's got black that goes through its eyeball down below. I mean, not its eye, but it's, you know, on its fur on both sides. And that's kind of the same thing like football players put black under their eyes to help out the glare. Well, the cheetah has the black under its eyes because it's a day hunter and it helps the glare for it. Now there's another white rhino up here on the right-hand side. He's totally snoozed. Maybe we'll see another one over here. I want you guys to see these because I don't see them during the day very much. On the right-hand side, those are water buck. Usually they're out at night more than during the day. They're real interesting though. Their fur is like a greasy kind of oily substance, and they hang out by the water. And oh, here's the lion.
He's gorgeous.
He's doing what lions do about 20 hours of the day, which is sleep and nap. The males will stay with the pride, and the females usually do most of the hunting.
There they are.
There's one.
Oh, yep. There's two of them.
Those are babies.
They're so
nice.
Oh, just a moment.
They are akin to our wild boar. And if you're from the Southwest, like Arizona, they're called a javelina.
I think they have two.
That's adorable.
There's a couple more of those white rhinos, and a better look at those water buck. Now I was about to tell you why we call them white rhinos, because all rhinos are the same color. Well, we asked the locals, what kind of animal is that? And they said, well, that's a white rhino. And we took that as to mean white rhino, but in their language, white means wide, because they have a wide mouth. So we named them incorrectly. We named them white rhinos, but you know how nicknames are. You know, once you get a nickname, it just stuck. So we've called them white rhinos ever since. Now as I head around the corner here, here's a couple of scimitar horned oryx on the left-hand side, the top of the hill. And on the right-hand side are a couple of yellow-billed storks. The storks always get mad if I don't mention them, so you don't want a stork mad at you. The scimitar horned oryx, they get their name for their scimitar sword-shaped horns. The interesting thing about an oryx is it gets 90% of all the moisture that it needs from the vegetation that it eats. So an oryx can go 9 months without taking a drink of water. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Now, if you liked all these animals, there's a whole lot more here in Africa. Anybody been to Gorilla Falls yet? Couple people? Yeah, if you go up from where I let you off and go right, you'll run right into Gorilla Falls. They've got an aviary there with birds. They've got meerkats, naked mole rats. They've got a thing where you can look eye to eye with a hippo. A bunch of animals over there, including, of course, gorillas. It's called Gorilla Falls. It's a little 20-minute walking trail. I definitely suggest doing it. It's a nice, cool day today. It'd be a great time to do it. And if you go up the hill and around back almost to where you got on the attraction and go left, you can get on a little train called the Wildlife Express. It'll take you out to Rapunzel's Planet Watch. They've got nature nutritionists out there. They have a veterinary clinic. It's got a big window where you can like look in and see procedures being done on the animals. They've got a petting zoo. They have interactive animal shows out there. It's really, I highly recommend it. Now it closes at 4:30. So if you want to do that, it's time to do it now while you're over here. Now we don't like to say goodbye, we like to say go well and hope to see you again. The word for that's kwaharini, and I do want to say kwaharini to all of you today. Hope the rest of your day is fantastic.
Oh, you never see okapis at work.
Reminds me of Ariel's old dog. Can you properly cache your flag? How cool is that? What they do is they hide things sort of later on. They call it caching. So he knows where. No. Okay. No. Funny. No, funny. Here, gotcha. His name is Ollie. He's a milky eagle owl coming out of this window right here, and he's gonna fly straight to Flynn.
It's so beautiful.
He's a very big owl. Now he's gonna fly back and forth. But the important part for you too, you see this island right here in the front. At the end, there's a random tree stump. That is the important part for you, because what it'll do is it'll fly to Cassie over there, then back to the tree stump. When you see him there, I want you to hear him, okay? And for the tree stump that's right behind you two. Okay? Close and you hardly ever miss.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Alright, Ollie, you're doing fantastic out there. Missing those treats every few seconds. You get that? This is actually the largest species of owl in Africa. It's going to be coming right for you. Alright, Ollie. Yes, you. Come here. Turn around, take a photo of his face. That's the picture you guys want to see. Isn't he adorable? Sure. What's not cute about that? Those big old eyes and the fluffiness. Oh my God. And the cute little squeaking like a toy. Come on, he's the cutest thing ever. Ollie, you are fantastic. Don't let Quantum Joe tell you otherwise. fantastic, but now you gotta head this direction.
No,
What are you two saying over there?
no, I know what it is. You just found Nemo's shoe.
Oh no! That Nemo costume is pretty awesome, though, I have to say. Alright, Ariel, tell us yours.
I'm guessing that story with her. I thought it was Cookie Monsters first.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw Cookie Monster as well. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Corey.
These are my friends.
I wish you could see this right now. Thank you, Corey. Ah! You see? It takes you.
Yeah.
See? The Cookie Monster inspired me.
Aww.
Now go inside. You're so cute. At the speed of light. And over here, get your hands into a bowl.
So pretty.
Fill that bowl. I'm coming. And here he is.
I found a bird. I found a bird. I found a bird. I wouldn't mind seeing one of those guys out in the wild.
Okay, that would be an amazing sight to see, but it is so tough to find.
Why?
Crime rates struggle with a lot of things like pollution and habitat loss. Some people put out poison.
Oh, I can't imagine a world without beautiful creatures like that.
It's also the greatest conservation success rate. You see, not long ago, was feared future generations would get to see a beautiful sight like her out in the wild. But that's been something amazing.
I want to go back to
They cleaned the waterways for polygonal fish and stopped using a chemical pesticide called DDT, which was one of the main reasons for their decline.
So you're saying that people like my tour group made a difference to the eagles just by taking care of the environment?
Yes, Joe, and their efforts paid off so much so. Bald eagle numbers have risen so high that they're no longer considered in danger of extinction. It's a wonderful conservation success story, but it's also a great example of the power that we have to help save wildlife by simply cleaning up our own environment.
Pandora. It's a movie I saw once, I don't remember, but I didn't like it very much. I'm just being honest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Olaf and Olivia said that the drum really hurt her hand. I mean, it's interesting. Pretty. It's pretty. I don't remember any of it, but it's really pretty.